kind of ducking in this chair because I got in a little argument with the mister. And anyways, he's outside so you could see me filming. And I want him to still think I'm mad. So I'm hiding the camera here, and I think this blanket is doing a good job of hiding it. But I don't want him to know that I'm filming because I'm upset right now. Oh, like a selfie?
That was loud.
So I went to Chicago. I have a lot of family who live there, aunts, cousins, and it was the perfect time to go too. The only thing was it was a little colder than I expected. I guess I should have been more prepared clothes-wise. I either had like too bulky of a coat, like it was too heavy, and then I had sweaters for extreme weather. So I had like a light sweater, and then I had a very heavy sweater, and I didn't have anything in between. Chicago is a great city. I think it's very clean compared to a lot of other cities, and the food is delicious. I have to say, unpopular opinion, I prefer thin crust pizza. I really did enjoy a deep dish, but there's something about a thin crust. I used to actually be only deep dish. I didn't like thin crust pizza. I don't know what happened. I would say within like the last 1 to 2 years, I switched over to the thin crust family. And also I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have too much cheese, and the whole it's like layered. I don't know if you ever tried a deep dish, but essentially it's like, oh wow, my nails look terrible. But it's essentially a layer of like meat, and then on top of that a layer of cheese, and then on top of that a layer of the sauce. Sorry guys, he walked in, so I needed to turn off the camera for a quick second and play mad. I know it's very petty. I'm being very petty. But just let me be petty for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe after I'm done filming this video. Anyways, back to Chicago. Sorry before I was so rudely interrupted by my camera battery dying. I don't even know what I was talking about before. I was trying to finish my point about how good the food was in Chicago. Definitely create a list. If you're planning on going, create a list of all the restaurants you want to hit up. It really just kind of depends too on your taste and what you're looking for. You know, my favorite food's Italian. I love Italian food, so I was definitely trying to make sure I was tapping into all the best Italian food in Chicago. Great Mexican food as well. One more thing on the food part, and then I'll let it go, is for Mexican food, obviously there's certain spots. There's one location, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I can't remember right now, but I'll mention it in the description. Delicious, very authentic, hole-in-the-wall food, Mexican food place. And it's not necessarily in the city, like midtown, or like what you would think when you think of Chicago, like the downtown area. This was kind of like on the outskirts of the city. I believe it was near Cicero. But again, I will hunt that down and I'll add it into the description. But this Mexican restaurant was delicious. It had homemade mole made from scratch. The drinks, the margaritas. I've never had margaritas this good. There is this is gonna sound odd, a cilantro margarita. I didn't know what to expect, but I trusted her. She's like, you know what, you gotta try the cilantro margarita. It's one of our best, our most popular here. Delicious. So all in all, I had the best time with my family. Honestly, getting time with my family is very difficult because my entire family works a lot, and so it's really hard to just get time to do something together. But we do try our best to squeeze it in whenever possible, and this was a really cool trip. I mean, we did a lot of things, kept it pretty mellow. We did a lot of touristy stuff. Another one that I would recommend, or like touristy attraction that I'd recommend that we didn't do in this trip, but we have done in the past, was the crime, like the mob crime tour. Basically, they give you a tour of all of like the old school gangsters, mobsters, and where they hung out and like where they were killed or just where they were running their businesses. So that was really fun. And like ghost tours, I love doing like those ghost tours. So yeah, it was really fun. Hope you enjoyed it and see you guys next time.